Hey guys, this is Sean with Long Honeymoon. Today we're talking about everyone's favorite topic, dump stations. Okay, so it's not exactly the sexiest travel topic in the world, but finding dump stations when you RV travel is critically important. And in my book, free beats paid. It's doable. Sometimes you have to go on a wild goose hunt to find one, but free dump stations are still out there. A lot of state rest stops have free dump stations for RVs. For example, in the state of Alabama, I believe there are a total of about 27 different welcome centers and rest stops throughout the state. 22 or 23 of those are equipped with free RV dump stations. So if you see a rest area, you may have a free dump station there waiting for you.
Now, for some reason in our state rest stop, the sewer connection is a grate, which is pretty odd. So you just have to lay the hose on top of the grate. And so you can thank me for sparing you that visual, emptying the black tank into this grate. But a little strange, but that's the way they do things here.
I've told you previously about a site called sannydumps.com. It is a free website that has listings of RV dump stations around the country. Is it the greatest website in the world? Maybe not. But there's a lot of really valuable free information in there at sannydumps.com, and they do have an app. And the app is very simple, but it works pretty well. Wherever you are in the country, you can basically push a button and the app will load any kind of dump stations that are in your vicinity. It will give you both paid and free options. And you can see, for example, in our immediate vicinity where we are now, there's only one dump station at a nearby state park, and it is paid, unfortunately. But from time to time, you will find free dump stations. Sometimes they're in truck stops. Sometimes they are in public municipalities. I mean, for example, in Salt Lake City, I happen to know there is a free dump station that is sort of paid for by one of the local communities as a service to the community. And I think this is actually great because, there are a lot of laws that restrict how we can dispose of gray water, which is basically soapy water. But it can be very difficult to find a dump station. So I would love to see more communities providing dump stations as a service for RVers, because it certainly will make us stop in your town and spend some money. I can only think of one or two times over the years that we have gone in and paid specifically to empty our tanks. You can usually do that at private campgrounds and even at state parks. The fees typically run $5 to $10. If you are a Good Sam Club member, I believe you will get a discount at Flying J truck stops. You show your Good Sam membership and they'll cut you a break on the use of the dump station. You still have to pay, but you do get a discount. So if you have any techniques that you use when you're traveling with your RV to locate dump stations, especially free dump stations, let us know. Chime in the comments and share that knowledge with everybody, because I think it's a pretty big issue when you're traveling with your RV. You want the freedom to travel from place to place, but quite often in certain communities, it's difficult to find a free dump station. So any kind of advice on this issue would be most welcome. As always, thank you for tuning in, guys. Please subscribe to our channel and lo-lo-ho.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
Now, the French call this location Station du Vintage, which is much more eloquent term, I think, than dump station.